This is my review of Metroplex, made in 1985. One of the biggest and best Transformers figures ever. He came in a really, really big box. In the cartoon series, Metroplex was both the Autobots' last line of defense and their home base. This guy didn't transform into a car or a plane or a big shark, but an entire city. These instructions are like War and Peace level long, but you don't really need them. As long as you have some photo reference of Metroplex's different modes, he's pretty self-explanatory. This is Metroplex's robot mode. He's big and he's bulky and he has a lot of guns, and he's even got guns on his shoulders. He's twistable. He can kick. And he's got these annoying knee pads that pop off way too easily. Metroplex also came with 3 smaller Autobots, which I guess he shared one of those, what do they call them, symbiotic, symbolistic something relationships with. The first is named Six Gun, who steals 4 of Metroplex's guns to make arms and legs, which begs the question of why he's not named 4 Gun. Next is Slammer, who really only passes as an Autobot if you really use your imagination. And finally is Scamper, who transforms into a really cool black car. Scamper is quietly the best thing about Metroplex, and if I was forced to marry any single component from this playset, it would be Scamper. With a little work, Metroplex turns into his second mode, Mobile Battle Station. It's not very impressive. It's almost just like they half transformed him and threw a bunch of guns on. The one bright side is that if you dream about waiting tables at a restaurant that serves Transformers instead of food, the Mobile Battle Station best fits that fantasy. But the last mode is the real treat. Metroplex was advertised as being able to turn into an entire Autobot city, and he can turn into an entire Autobot city. Metroplex is only big enough to be used by the smallest Transformers figures, but it's not like there weren't 10,000 of those lurking around. Cliff Jumper, Wheelie, Huffer, Sea Spray, the cassettes, Bumblebee, Hound, I think, and that little blue guy that was shaped like an alien spaceship. I don't remember his name. He had just enough alcoves to make him look like a legit base, and he also had a landing pad for helicopters and a big ramp for Scamper. This is just the best part of the whole thing here. He just rolls right out of there like he was born to do it. And then when you think he's had enough, you close that shit right up and he can't do a thing about it. You could argue that Metroplex's city mode was a little bit cumbersome, and I guess it was. On the other hand, it wasn't really ever meant to be held this way. And I can't think of many other cities, or really any other cities, that would fare better being handled like this. I got Metroplex for my my 7th birthday, and we had some really great times. You know, there were toys you got that just went into the proverbial pile, and then there were toys you got that took over everything. And for me, Metroplex was one of those toys. He completely changed the scope of my bedroom floor adventures. And it's for that reason that I'm going to go full Monty on this. A+, 10 out of 10, gold trophy, gold star, the highest part of that 3-tiered, actually I guess it's 2 tiers with, no, it's 3-tiered, you know, 1, 2, 3. I like this Transformer very, very much.